Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to AppSec's online support program. This is the video tutorial for Mathematics Grade 6. Today we are going to revise something more about the integers which you have already done in OSP round 2. For this purpose, we will follow the textbook New Secondary Mathematics Book 1. Page numbers from this book are 26 to 27. The chapter, that is chapter number 2, Integers, Rational and Real Numbers. Topic from this chapter, Negative Numbers. Resources required, Maths book, notebook, mobile or laptop or computer. Introduction of the lesson. Distinguish the number and the positive numbers. Distinguish the negative integers and the positive integers. So how we can identify the numbers and the integers? So it will be learned in the later slides. Before we moving towards our today's lesson, we have to follow on the thought of the day. That is, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. The objective of today's lesson are, we will learn about the negative numbers. We will also differentiate the positive numbers and the negative numbers. Also differentiate the positive and negative integers. So how you can identify the numbers and the integers? So it will be learned in the next slides. This is the slide recap about the numbers. That is, how to identify the positive and negative numbers. For example, -1, -2, -3 and -4 and so on are the negative integers. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on are the positive integers. But 0 is also included in integers. So how we can conclude this? The negative numbers, the positive numbers and also 0, they are included in the integers family. Right, students? Now, introduction to integers. That is 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on are the whole numbers. 1, 2, 3 are the positive numbers. -1, -2, -3 and so on are the negative numbers. But 0 is neither a positive nor a negative number. Right, students? Then the practice now, which is included in page number 27. From this practice now, the question number 1 is, here is some numbers are given below. -5, 2013, 0, -1 upon 2, 1.666, -3.8, 3 upon 4, -17, 6, 2 upon 3. From the given numbers, list the numbers that are positive integers, negative integers, positive numbers and negative numbers. So here we can identify through this chart, through these columns, positive integers, positive numbers and negative numbers. So from this whole data in the question, we have to identify the integers and numbers like this. All the numbers which are non-decimal numbers like 2013 and 6 and also a positive. I repeat it again. Any number which are non-decimal numbers and without a negative sign. It means the positive or the without decimal. So they are the positive integers like 2013 and 6. And negative integers, the numbers without decimal, but it includes the negative sign, that is minus 5, minus 17. But in the positive numbers, all the positive numbers, either non-decimals or the decimal numbers, are included in the positive numbers. That is 2013, 1.666, 3 upon 4 and 6. In negative numbers, all the numbers written over here, either decimal or either non-decimal numbers, but includes with the negative sign, that is minus 5, minus 1 upon 2, minus 3 upon 8, minus 17 and minus 2 upon 3. So these are the distinguish between these four categories. Now the question number 2, part A. The coldest temperature ever recorded in Korea was 43.6 degrees Celsius below 0 degrees Celsius in the winter of 1933 at Jungangjin. Represent this temperature using a negative number. So simply the answer is minus 43.6 degree, because in the question clearly mentioned the below 0 degree Celsius. So for below we will use minus 43.6 degree Celsius. Now this is the question number 2, part B. The lowest point on earth, that is on dry land, is the shore of Dead Sea, which is 423 meters below the sea level. Represent this altitude using a negative number. So you have to write this 423 meters with the negative sign, because in the question it is clearly mentioned below the sea level. Okay students. Now the practice now, part D. A company suffers a loss or a deficit of $10,000 in the year 2013. Represent this loss using negative number. So the deficit or the loss means the decline. For the decline we have to use the negative sign. So this $10,000 must be written over here with negative sign. Right students? Now this is the time for home task. Do question number 1, question number 2, part A to D, and question number 6, part A to B from exercise 2A. Now this is the time for important instructions you have to follow. Stay at home and stay safe. These work and home tasks should be done on fair notebook. Work must be neat and tidy with proper date and page number. Use black and blue gel pen. Draw proper and straight margin line with pencil. Make an arrow line after every question. Thank you very much.